Hello everyone, the Klaus here, and today guys I'm going to review a mug which is of course a part of my own advent calendar based around Matoran and their jobs, hobbies and occupations. And today I'm going to review a Matoran with a frame which was not made by me but by Peruk, which is a member of my Bionicle French forum. And so his frame consists of using, first small double connectors, you can see, which will be useful first to link the head and also to link the other parts as the legs, for example, right there, and also the arms, thanks to this part which goes on the back. So the arms are linked to a second small double connector. Then you have the arms themselves, which are built with small Matoran arms and connectors. Then for the legs, it's quite simple: ball joint, connector, and finally holder foot. You can also use Inika feet, but personally I prefer to choose this part instead, right there. And finally the canary, which is going to be this one. So the poetry canary in green, because yes, the color scheme is old green, black and dark gray, new dark gray. And here we go. So a nice little Matoran, as you can see. And so this guy is a garage owner, and to be more precise, is busy working on tires, wheels, and stuff like that. So the first object is supposed to represent kind of like a jack, so to elevate or put on the ground some object. So you have the little gears right there, which is supposed to move up or down this part right here. And as you can see, they are linked with a part which can be found in the Bionicle playsets released in 2006. So right there, so you have this part here to help hold this part with an axle hole right here. And I think that's all for this part, guys. It's quite simple. And so we need something to put on it. And so this is going to be a bit, if I can say so, of a car, or in fact a larger vehicle, because it's the part which is supposed to hold the wheel. So you're supposed to put the wheel right there. It can turn, of course, and also on the sides. These red parts are supposed to represent the brakes. So you just have to put it down, and then it will touch the disc, and so it will brake the it will make the wheel brake. Then you also have this little part to add more details, and of course the rest of the car is supposed to be linked right there. So, but it is just a small part of the big vehicle, which is supposed to have this part, to add this part. Excuse me. So here you go. Then I wanted to make not really a chair, but something where the Matoran can sit on. So I take this, I think it's not really called a wheel, but this part of a wheel, but this part right there, and this specific part on the bottom, and then you have my little seat which is made. And so the Matoran can sit on it. Even if, because he has some big feet, you can't really move the arms in the front, so he can't really work when he is on his little seat. But still, wanted to add this little detail. Then you have his toolbox right there, and because this doesn't feature any things to take it, to hold it, I had to solve this problem by making another element, which is this little part with some little wheels made with ball joints. So obviously it's a part that garage owner used to goes under the car in an easier way, kind of like that. But this time it can also be used to transport the little toolbox around, like that. And so this toolbox can be opened, like that. And you have some tools inside. So, you have some simple minifig tools like this one or this ones, which are, I think, also useful for the Matoran. Then you have this part, which is kind of like, I don't have the exact name for the objects, so I think I'm just going to to shut my mouth off. But here's another object which can be useful in this job, and the last object which will come in handy later on. You will understand why. So, if you want to put the objects back in, the easiest way is to put the parts like that. Here we go. Then you have another element which is well, kind of a machine to pump up some wheels, tires, excuse me. So here it is. So you have the pump right there. You can put off this part to blow up the tire right here. Obviously, it can be moved like that because this is supposed to be a real Technic pump. And then on the back, you have the little gear to turn if you want to put some air in the wheel. This part is supposed, well, when there is no more air inside, you can put some thanks to this part which is supposed to be linked to some hose pipe, and then this part is supposed to show you some information regarding the amount of air, if I can say so, you're putting in the tire right there. Excuse me. And as you can see, in fact, here is the wheel itself. So it's a big wheel, but it's supposed to be a big vehicle. So there you go. So excuse me if I'm going to put the parts like that. And the final part is this one with another tool, which is in fact supposed to be put in the front of the wheel. Because the interesting thing with these different elements is that you can rebuild this part with these 3 elements. So it's quite simple. First, you take the vehicle part right there. Then you take the wheel. You put these 3 axles in the 3 pinholes. Then you can use this tool to link the 2 parts together using this little gray part. So just have to put it this way. Excuse me if you can see. And finally, you just have to take this part right there and link it on the axle hole. And here you go, you have the part of the vehicle finished. And of course it can roll and it can turn. And so that's I think all for this for this part, guys. So I'm going to put the elements off. And then, a final group shot. And this will be the end of this review. So here we go. I'm going to just put it like that. Put the wheels right there. Put this little tool right here. And finally, the Matoran, which will be on the side of his little seat. Here we go. And I think that's all, guys, for this Matoran. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask them. I will happily answer them as usual. And well, that said, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and see you later for another video review. Bye bye.